in a small town down in Arkansas, where the river flows, there's a man with a passion that everybody knows. He's got a collection that'll make you stare. Vintage pocket knives laid with tender care.
Howdy everybody, welcome to HT's EDC, and the weekend is upon us. Time for us another wood pile chat this morning. How's everybody doing? We have to, of course, show the co-host, Miss Abby. Huh? You gonna say hello to everybody? You gonna say hello? Huh? She is back out here at my right hand side, and we are ready to get at it this morning. How's everybody doing? News, what's going on in the world? Yesterday I went to back to Little Rock, Arkansas. Had a and I don't mean to be vague, I just don't want to put all my stuff out. It was a bone scan. You guys know what a bone scan test is. I had a bone scan done yesterday, is all it was. And that is to look at one of my ankles that I've had surgery on. It is still not performing up to par, and they went in there yesterday and did a bone scan to kind of see what's going on with it and how to proceed forward. But anyway, just another trip, another 2-hour one-way trip for a doctor's appointment, but nothing major on that. Thank you for the well wishes on the people that knew I was traveling yesterday and said something about it to me in the comments. Always appreciate it. What else is going on in the world? What we toting today? We did this morning, just this morning, right before I shot my video. I found my pocket cross. That was had a little bit of a hiatus yesterday, but it was actually out here on this table from where I'd shot my previous video. When I got up like a bonehead, I did not throw it back in my pocket and came out here this morning, and voila. So it will go back in my pocket this morning as it should. Open C leather wallet, nothing new, and nothing new again. Same MKM slip and same Buck Duke. We are going to carry this at least through the weekend. Still gaining my thoughts on this. This was sent in from one of the on-screen family, and for review, my initial impressions, to carry it, to tote it, and to try to do a halfway educated review on it, and that will be upcoming soon. Next week, early part of the week, we will be giving our thoughts on the Buck 500 Duke. What else is going on in the world? Hey, 1 week away from Christmas Day here in Arkansas. I said what? Christmas Day. Oh, I'm sorry. AKA opening day of deer season. I'm sorry. About the same thing here in southern Arkansas. Next Saturday, this same time, this same place. I don't know if I'll go open in the morning or I may wait till that evening. I don't know. At some point Saturday, yours truly will be out there chasing those little brown things with the white tails, and very excited about that. I got to go actually this morning and pick up some more deer feed. I put out, I know this will be a hot topic here. The trolls will love this one. Always get the back and forth. You shouldn't feed. Don't you hunt over corn? You're not a real hunter. That's cheating. Oh, okay. Touche, whatever you say. But anyway, 2 weeks ago, I put out, a little over 2 weeks, I put out 250 pound of feed out back, and I went up there a day before yesterday, and it is wiped out, gone. I have a little bit of a mineral block left. They've ate 2/3 of that, but the feed I put out is El Finito. So we got we definitely got some critters coming in. A lot of squirrels, a lot of coons and crows eat up an abundance of it, but that is kind of the life of a deer hunter. But anyway, we got to go today and get that all filled back up in preparation for opening day next week. So what does that mean for the channel? Not a whole lot. I'm still going to be coming at you on a regular basis, maybe not daily, maybe have to scale it back a little, and for sure do some pre-recorded stuff, because there's going to be mornings that I'm in a deer blind or what have you this time of the morning. This would be actually the golden hour. You hunters know what I'm talking about here. It's been daylight now about 15-20 minutes, and anyway, but there's ways around that, pre-recording stuff, you know, in between hunts and all, and we will do some of that. But anyway, so yeah, trolls, have at it. Yes, I do hunt over feed. I am one of those. If that makes me not a real hunter, well, okay. I'm real hungry, and what I do is what happens is I fill my freezer every year. I like to eat deer meat. Kind of take a look at me. I'm a big guy, and I like to eat, and I like to eat venison, and yeah, most every year I get me some of that. So you guys, you know, that you manly hunters that don't hunt over feed and are against, and I'm not against you. I support all hunters. It's just funny how, you know, the real hunters, you know, come down on the people that hunt over feed or whatever. I support your right to not hunt over feed. Touche, go for it. You know, you hunt over a big cornfield. A lot of you, you know, hunt over a cornfield or, you know, a grain field and sit in a stand right over that. But, you know, that's not, you know, that's not drawing your deer in. You know, that's fair chase right there. That's okay. But to hunt over a deer field, anyway, I'll get off that soapbox. This ain't a deer hunting deer channel, but I digress. Anyway, next Saturday morning is deer season, and we are excited about that. So we are also excited, and what you did come here for is a new knife, and we got one of them today. Yep, we are back on them, folks. Another Remington. Here is ye old model number, and Remington UMC on this side. All the same stuff inside. Tissue paper, the wax paper. We got the information here on the knife. It is called the Woodsman, if you can see that. Is the name of said knife I am about to show you. And here she be. Yep. And you're probably saying, HT, haven't you shown us these before? Yep, I have. But this is a little bit of a different variant. This is a different cover material, and I will show you where you say, if you've seen my thumbnail, you already seen them. Yes, I have showed you some of these before. Nice Stagalon here, bullet knife. And this is what Remington calls their Muskrat. So shout out to Brother Aaron in the 865 Mafia. Remington calls these Muskrats. We affectionately here in the community are calling them the MooseRats, because honestly, it's a moose. It's a moose pattern. But Remington didn't get the memo. Anyway, they have the right to call their knives whatever. They make them. They call this a Muskrat. I'm calling it the MooseRat. Anyway, here's one in Stagalon. I love this one. And yes, in one of my other videos, you have seen this one. And this is in good old bone, Jigged bone. And this one has the old primer, the old shell casing here of a 30-30 Winchester. But this is a new one. And this one has jigged delrin. So we have Stagalon, which is a delrin, made faux stag, but still delrin to make look, you know, mimicking stag. We have real bone. This one is bone on this 30-30 caliber edition. And we have good old jigged delrin. So we will get this one open, and the blades are going to be no different than the other ones. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this outside of saying it is new and it is awesome, and I wanted to show it off, and well, this is my channel, so we're going to do it. Yep. We absolutely love these things. I am infatuated with them, and I am fixing to say a mouthful. Now hang with me here. Right now, these cigar framed Remington bullets are my favorite sheath knife, or excuse me, slip knife that I will drop down in a pocket slip that I own. They are that's subject to change. That will change. Currently, stay with me. Currently, this is my favorite pocket knife right now. These cigar MooseRats from Remington, I absolutely love them. These guys are 4 1/4 inches or 4 1/8. They're a little bit over 4 inches. Show you that in hand. Little bit over 4 inches closed. They feel incredible. We'll open one of these blades up, show it to you in hand. They feel absolutely incredible in my hands. They're thick, they're broad, and they're absolutely neutral. I mean, this isn't, a lot of people call these equal end frames. Same thing, cigar frame, equal end frame, but they are so neutral. Everything is rounded, and they are so thick and broad with these dual blades that it is just hand feeling. It's almost like having a buck 112 or something, you know, one of my hunters, which is my favorite knife. Make no mistake, favorite pocket slip knife right now. These guys. Favorite knife in general, the hunters, the folding hunter style knives, numero uno. That will never change. That is the top of the iceberg for yours truly. But if I'm going light and I'm just I don't have a sheath knife, one of those hunters on my belt, I'm going light. There is nothing right now that is giving me the fizz more than these cigar frame Remington bullets. I love them. And I can tell you one of the reasons why is this blade right here. I am in love with this spey point, I'm calling this, because I am sure they call it a spey blade. This is supposed to be a spey blade, but you guys can see this is definitely a modified spey blade. Has a lot of belly right here at this tip, and it almost, again, you've heard me say it, it looks like a spear point and a spey blade had a baby, and you got this blade right here, and I think it's incredible. It is an awesome cutter with this tip, this little belly right here on some kind of little tip slicing stuff. I just, if you know, you know, you got to get one in hand. These blades right here are amazing. Personal opinion, but I absolutely love them. So yeah, got this one. How'd I come about this one? Got this one in a horse trade. I will not say this person maybe will see my video. If you want to mention me, he is another fellow content creator. You have my permission. If you not really need it, but out of respect, I don't know how he would feel about me it's my first trade with this individual. It went flawless. I would love to say his name. If you say mine and put it out there, winner, winner, chicken dinner, out of respect. I don't know this gentleman well enough to know if he would dig that or not. So when in doubt, don't. So I will not say his name, but it was an absolutely flawless transaction, flawless horse trade, and pretty much this was brand new, still in the wrapper. I'm guessing he had never used it. I kind of sat on this a few days. I think I got mine a day before he got his half of the trade. He has now got his half of the trade and said, winner, winner, chicken dinner. He is excited, and maybe he'll be showing it on his channel. But you have, if you want to mention me, no problem. Out of respect, I'm just not going to do it right now because I don't 100% know. What do you think about that? But anyway, show you these tang stamps real quick, if I can talk. And seems like I can't. As Brother Terry says, you got to wet your whistle sometimes, and my whistle needed wetting. But anyway, we have a 1985, so this is a very, in my estimate, very vintage. It's a vintage knife by my books, and most people, I guess some people say it's got to be 50 years old. Well, it's not 50 years old, but 85 next year will be 2025, so this is 39 years old, fixing to be 40 years old. That qualifies vintage in my book. But over here on this blade, we have the old Remington USA. I don't know if that'll come through. We have Remington here on the etched on this clip point blade. Components, again, we have nickel silver on the two bolsters. We have a nickel silver bullet, making it a bullet knife there on the shield. Looks like we have nickel silver pins on this one, and the liners, of course, are brass. So kind of a usual suspects as far as components, and the blades are 440 stainless on these. On this particular one, this is their stainless steel. So anyway, loving these things. Another awesome horse trade, and I can't keep these out of my pocket. There's like one more, at least one more cover material that's wood. I have delrin, I have bone, and I have stagolon, which is another delrin, but different type of delrin. I have 3 different cover materials thus far in these knives, and I want a 4th. There is a wooden one out there, and I would like to track that one down at some point and add it, because it's just a knife I can't get enough of. Love it, love it. Oh yeah, I love it. So anyway, folks, the new Remington Bullet, and this one is the R4353, which I always put product in my product description on my videos, so you guys check out those. There is a lot of information that I put out there on a knife. A lot of times I'll forget the blade steel, I'll forget to tell you the length of it, you know, little details in my rambling here in the video that I may overlook. Well, if I didn't say it, a lot of times you can check my product description. Oh, there it is. HT, you didn't tell us what blade steel it was, or HT, you didn't tell us what handle material, you know, what handle material that was. But I have been known to make mistakes. But I do try to, if I see I've overlooked something, I do try to put those in my product descriptions, so check those out. There is a lot of good information there sometimes. Anyway, we're going to get off here. Maybe I can, the wife gets up here in a little bit, maybe we can go get us some pancakes. Kind of digging some pancakes this morning. Might use some of my maple syrup from my good buddy Dave up in the great white north. If I can talk her Dave into going out to breakfast this morning, I may get her to slip that maple syrup in her purse, and we take in our own syrup, and winter, well, won't be a chicken dinner, but you get it. Winter breakfast, pancake breakfast. Anyway, here's Miss Abs. She is getting restless here, telling me it's time to shut up and get off here. Hope everybody has a great weekend. We love you. Get out there if you got some good weather. Enjoy it. Get out and soak some of that up. And we're going to see you on the next one. We love you. God bless. For Miss Abby, this is HT, the bearded bald guy, saying we're out.
Buck knives gleaming under that old porch light. He'll tell their stories deep into the night. Reviews and torture tests, it's a sight to see. HT's EDC. Live